I was tying myself up for this scene with a very specific goal, to turn myself into a puppified human. I built 4 hobbles, 1 for each limb, first my legs, then my arms, layering restriction until my body moved more like a creature than a person walking freely. This was all self-directed, and I knew I would be in it for a while, so I tried to be intentional. When I reached my arms, I started with my dominant hand. At first, it looked fine, but my fingers started to tingle, and I could feel my circulation changing before I had even touched the first obstacle course. That was the kind of moment many of us are taught to just push through. Especially as neurodivergent people, we've learned to downplay our needs to seem capable and not too difficult by skipping breaks and promising we'll rest after one more thing and then another until we end up completely drained in both body and mind. And for people like me, that can sit on top of chronic fatigue. If I ignored my limits here, I knew I could be paying for it for days. So I stopped. I untied my arm and admitted the first version simply was not sustainable. Then I rebuilt it in a way that my body could actually live in. That choice cost extra time and effort, but it gave me sensation, safety, and room to enjoy what I was creating instead of just enduring it. Most of the work in this video wasn't the running or the chaos of the obstacle courses. It was that quiet grind, tying each limb, feeling myself tire, pausing to breathe, shaking out my hands, waiting for my heart rate to settle before I kept going. Since I honored these pauses, I arrived at the first course with enough energy to move and play. Between races, I took time to resettle and rest. By the final run, my muscles were burning, sweat was on my face, my heart was racing, my energy was spent, but it was a satisfying kind of tired, not a shutdown. For me, this scene is proof that listening to my body didn't ruin the moment, it made it possible. Taking breaks didn't mean I failed, it protected my capacity to keep going again and again instead of burning everything in one burst. When I pace myself, I'm not doing less. I'm choosing to still have enough energy left to feel joy all the way through what I am doing, not just at the start. It means I get to be present in my body, to notice the details, to remember the laughter and the effort and the way the rope felt, instead of only remembering the crash afterward. Sustaining my energy is how I protect my joy. It changes this from a thing I survived and paid for later into a thing I got to fully experience. For neurodivergent people and disabled bodies, that is everything. Our fun has to be built in a way that our systems can actually hold. We don't protect our ability to feel joy by pushing past every limit. We protect it by honoring the limits that let us stay here long enough to enjoy what we love. This is your invitation to listen to the first quiet signals your body sends when asking for rest. Listen to the whisper for a pause when your focus blurs, muscles tighten, and thoughts get foggy. Answer those calls with softness before your body has to start screaming to be heard. You deserve experiences that your body can stay present for, not just a moment you have to push through.